With the horrors of the Second World War behind them, the people of Britain wanted a fresh start. In 1945, they voted in a Labour government with Clement Al- Attlee, a quiet, serious statesman, as their new Prime Minister. He promised and social and economic reform and pledged to rebuild the nation, which was exhausted by war. The new government faced an uphill struggle. Britain was more than 3,000 million in debt. Homes, roads, and factories lay in ruins. Nearly 500,000 lives had been lost. Nevertheless, the war had brought people together, and now that there was peace, he was determined not to let everyone down. Back in 1942, the economist Sir William Beveridge had identified 5 evil giants in British society: poverty, ill health, unemployment, poor education, and inadequate housing. He brought in laws to solve these problems. Together, the laws created a welfare state in which it was the state's responsibility to look after people from cradle to grave. He was also nationalised large industries, including electricity, coal, and the rail network. This meant they came under the control of the state instead of being owned by private companies. Life life was hard in the first few years after the war. Basic goods such as clothing, meat, and sugar had to be rationed. Long after the fighting had ended, few luxuries were available, but under his supervision things slowly began to look up. With the help of large loans from the USA, thousands of houses were built for people whose homes had been bombed. In 1948, London hosted the first Olympic Games in 12 years. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union was extending its influence across Eastern Europe. Many people felt in the West felt threatened by this, especially as the Russians were armed with powerful nuclear weapons. In Britain, government scientists developed nuclear weapons too. This was the start of the Cold War, a period of indust and hostility between the Soviet Union and the West, which would last for the next 40 years. The people of Britain made weekly payments to cover the cost of the new welfare state. A new act made it compulsory to attend school up to the age of 15. This education was free for everyone. The government made benefits payments to unemployed and to the sick people who could not work. The National Health Service was set up in 1948, offering free healthcare for everyone. The state even paid for funerals.